Hey everyone, have I here been a video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be doing a special breakdown with some fun little team builds for the limited time boosted Super Vegito and Super Gogeta, the OG fusions for the pre-10 year anniversary. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Well, let's go ahead and dive right in. And technically speaking, I've had this slides all set up like 2 days and I just haven't had time to record the video. So here we are, at least recording the video here and dropping it right after I record it. So if you guys don't know by now, and it's been a few days, we've had the 3rd year and the 4th year anniversary LR Dokkan Festival exclusive LRs get boosted for a limited time. I guess the time frame is going to be January, probably before the 10-year anniversary. And the boost is major. It is attack 800%, defense 1000%, and then a 100% crit chance for every single attack, which is pretty wild, especially for one of these units here. The biggest issue with these units versus the Super Saiyan 4 units is that, you want to get to the transformation state. However, the fusions on both of these is pretty tough to transform, right? It's the 6th turn and your HP is 50% or less. I wish they were able to boost it for a limited time on the fusion requirements, but alas, we still have to deal with that. So again, instead of me going into the stats of how these units work and operate, you guys hopefully have had these units for many years now. I'm going to be diving into the teams that these units can run on, and the question is, does it make the team better, or is it just very fun? In all cases, it's very fun for these units, both the 4-year anniversary and the 3rd year anniversary as well. Let's go ahead and start with a seemingly a very old team, and a team that really did not stay in the top 10 or even the top 15 for a very long time, and that's the 7-year anniversary Fuse Fighters and GT Heroes team. This team here, again, when it first came out, it was a very strong team. It just really got phased out. This is actually one of the teams where you can actually run both sets of anniversary units on the same team, which makes this actually a usable team, as long as the 7-year anniversary Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta stay out of the way and get lucky enough to not die and hopefully transform or at least build up their themselves. But here's the interesting thing: is this unit here is, or the leader here is, going to be slated to EZA in the 10-year anniversary. So as long as, it really would have been nice if these units kept their buff, but of course we highly doubt that. But anyway, you're going to be running both the 3rd year anniversary and 4th year anniversary as the main rotations. I don't have a support unit on this team here, just don't really have too many options. I just put Gogeta on here. You can put in the Spirit Bomb GT unit, the Piccolo. Actually you can't put Piccolo because there's no Bond of Master Disciple. Yeah, the bench strength is not very strong, so... But ultimately, yes, this team is much better with the new boosted units versus any of the other units that you can run on this current team. And hopefully sooner than later, GT does come back to the fold and become relevant again. So Fuse Fighters back in the mix. Very fun team to run since you are running both the new sets of boosted units on here. The next team that you can run would be the Kamehameha. So Kamehameha, of course, the boosted Super Saiyan 4 Goku is the only one you can run on here. But you can see here, you're going to see a lot of this rotation here. You're going to see Gogeta and Vegito, both the Tech EZA and the physical together, and then the Int Vegito and the Strength Super Vegito, STR Super Vegito, in the same rotation there. Not very ideal having the Family Kamehameha Gohan in the as a floater of the rotation on here, but alas, I wanted to make this a very fun team to run. Of course, you can go ahead and stand by, but really the fun thing is when you have everybody transform or go standby, and you have counters, you have guaranteed crits, you have all these craziness going on here, and this becomes extremely fun. So if you can get all these units transformed and go standby on here, yeah, this is absolutely a blast, especially with the counters that Super Vegito has. and having 100% crit, the int one that is. So very strong, very powerful there, running the Kamehameha team. The next team you can run would be LRGGT. Again, you have that same rotation with... Oh, actually, you don't have the same rotation. The reason why I separated the Gogeta physical and the tech one is because when you're running GGT in the rotation on the same turn, you need to have a movie heroes or a all out battle character to go ahead and activate his crazy support passive. So you do have to run one of the Gogetas on the main rotation separately, or it won't activate, right? So you got to keep that in mind. So you got a triple boost here. Again, very strong team. This will be another situation where I didn't do the slide here, but you can transform and have all the counters as well. Also, you can have the GGT as a rotation or a floater support, but then also have them exchange as well. A bunch of great other options if you don't have like LR Boma and things of that nature. But yeah, as you can see, very fun. So a little bit different, right? A little bit different than this rotation here, but you do need to do that on the GGT side. So back to the same rotation here, right? The GGT. If you're running GGT, you need to have those Gogetas in the main rotation as movie heroes, but this is a movie heroes final trump card team that you can run. So for those who have forgotten that you do have another movie heroes leader and final trump card leader in terms of the Super Saiyan 3 Goku here, you can run this team as well. But if you do take off the LRGGT on here, you can put those units back into the same rotation in Gogeta and Vegito, which I really like. It's a very fun rotation, and I recommend that if you're going to be running this team here. And then crazy enough, you see, yes, Beast Gohan as a floater on the end there, because of course you need the leader at required, but I just put Beast Gohan as a end floater there. It's pretty funny, pretty wild. Then let's go ahead and talk about this team here, which would be, of course, the Pure Saiyans, Hybrid Saiyans. Again, I did the same thing. You're going to have the Gogeta and the Vegito. However, Vegito does not have a 200% boost. You have Beast Gohan on the bottom there. So again, very similar to this, but a lot more options in terms of the bench strength, of course. This is also another team that you could run both of the Super Saiyan 4s and the Super Saiyan the OG fusions, both sets of boosted units on the same team like you did in the Fuse Fighter team here. So you can do the same thing, but for some reason I don't have a slide on here. I don't think so. Did I do that? No, I didn't do that. Another team you can run is just run the OGs in the in a rotation, and then just bring Beast Gohan and other units on here as well. You can mix them up quite well. But again, I should have had a slide with the Super Saiyan 4s as main rotations as well, because that is an option. And then one that you can also run here would be Majin Buu Saga, but because you have accelerated battle, you can run the Gogeta on here as well. So, or I'm sorry, Otherworld Warriors, not accelerated battle. So you can run those units on there. Thus, you can run the Gogeta and Vegitos on here. However, you're generally going to be running the Super Saiyan 3 Goku in the main first position, so that makes it a little bit differently. And finally, I'm moving very quickly through this video here. I didn't spend that much time on each one of these, but you guys get the picture. You guys can pause. Finally, of course, you can run a full Gogeta team. Not very ideal, because you have this guy here. It's going to be an issue, and this guy here, of course, be an issue here as well. But the main rotation is very viable, right? So, and then, of course, having the 5-year anniversary Blue Fusions, he still has the dodging ability there as well. So viable to say the least, but your floaters are going to be a little bit iffy to survive on certain situations, especially the end game there. But the main rotations are very nice. Lastly, I did not build a slide for this, a traditional slide for this. I just said, hey, if you want to run a full Vegito team, you have that option here as well. I would probably run it at 180 Patara. the return of Patara team, right? It's, you know, be very fun there. The biggest issue, of course, is this guy being the first position, this guy being as a floater. Make sure he's a floater on there. Of course, this is a free-to-play unit, and this guy is, you know, not all that great. I would say still very similar to the issues of the Gogeta team, but you know, having the transformed state and having those counters could really benefit you quite a bit. So there you have it, boys and girls. I wanted to at least go through all these little fun team builds on here. Did I miss some? I'm sure I did. I just wanted to at least you know, create some slides for you guys, have some fun here. Yeah, this is very fun right here in the Kamehameha team. Along with some other teams, you can run the same version of that as well, right? So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video here. If you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning, and we will catch you next time. Later.